Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and today, as you can see on the screen, we are going to be reacting to 7-second riddles with voice. Because I like to hear when they talk, because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So yeah, which one are we gonna react to? We're probably gonna react to one of their newer ones, honestly. Hopefully my internet connection stays good, because as of late my internet connection has not been it's been MIA pretty much, basically. So let's see if this one has voice. And I have no ads blocking me right now, so we're gonna get straight to it. Bro, I gotta find a whole new one. Bro, please tell me some. Why do these, most of these have voices? Ah! Okay, I'm going to bright side. Bright side, I know they talk. Bright side is where it's at. Because I think most of these, if not all of them, are from bright side anyway. Bright side riddles. See, this is what you guys don't get to see, because I'm not that good at editing, so I'm not gonna cut any of this out. So you're just gonna see the raw footage of what I really have to go through to find these freaking videos. Try my 150 riddles challenge. Oh, we are gonna be here for a minute. And by the way, it is 4 in the morning. It's currently 4:02 in the morning while I'm doing this.
A helicopter leaves you on the shore. Your mission, get to the other side of the island where a lifeboat will arrive for you.
Okay.
Seems easy enough on an island this small.
Right.
But here's the catch. A few people and a lot of supernatural monsters are the only inhabitants of this island.
Right.
You see 3 roads with signs near each of them. The first leads to vampires. The second road takes you
Sorry
to
if you guys can't see the full screen.
The third one leads to alligators.
But
Which
I ain't
road do you choose? You have 10 seconds to decide.
A road leading to alligators? Vampires don't come out until nighttime, so you should pick the vampires, right?
Choose the road to alligators.
Alligators.
As I said, only people and monsters live on the island.
Oh!
Real world creatures here. You take the third road.
That's smart.
End up in a huge meadow. The scorching sun
Whoa.
is beating down on you, and you want to find some shade. Fortunately, you see 2 houses ahead.
Right.
The first looks very old and decrepit. The windows are broken. It's missing most of its shutters, and it looks like the whole thing could collapse at any minute.
Right.
The second house looks brand new, sturdy and clean. But you notice it doesn't have any windows at all. Where will you go? 10 seconds on the clock.
I mean, I think it's a trick question, so you might want to hide in the bushes. But shoot, I probably said the house that ain't sturdy.
On this strange island, the second house without windows is a sure sign that the inhabitant is afraid of sunlight. You don't want to land in the trap of vampires.
Oh yeah.
You choose the first house.
Exactly.
You find yourself in a large room.
Because there's no windows, right?
Everything's covered in cobwebs. A thick layer of dust coats the furniture, and the floor is creaky. You find a can on a table. All it says is antidote. You're sure this could be useful, so you put it in your pocket. You also find a bunch of keys.
It's open.
And go to the far end of the room. There are 3 doors before you. Hey, there's always 3. The first door has several locks on it.
Right.
But the keys you found will open them. The second door clearly says werewolf inside. There are no signs on the third door, and it looks inviting, clean, and cobweb free. Which door do you choose? Your 10 seconds start now.
I mean, if it's not nighttime, then that means he could pick the one with the werewolf in it, because they don't transform into werewolves until nighttime, so I think that should be the good option. Dang, I wish I could see the full screen.
The locks on the first door mean there must be someone or something kept inside that shouldn't be let out.
Right.
Better not open it. If the third door has no webs or dust on it, then someone must use it regularly. It's likely the werewolf lives there. So you choose the second door. The exit leads you to a park with trees and shrubs. It's strange how quaint it looks for a place like this. You see a group of 7 people ahead. They also look totally normal, but as soon as you come closer, you notice there's definitely something off about a few of them. They're zombies. How many can you identify?
Dang, y'all can't even see.
Spot you.
Bro.
You only have 7 seconds now.
Y'all can't see most of the screen, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. There's got this. Okay, y'all can't see what I'm seeing, but 1, 2,
the right
4,
answer is 3.
3.
That guy trying to find his eyes that fell out.
Yeah.
The girl on the bench is eating ice cream with body
She look
parts.
possessed.
And this man doesn't even notice the dog biting his leg. You're afraid of zombies.
What's that supposed to mean?
Next guy. But the really scary thing.
You probably can't feel
those
pain.
people standing nonchalantly nearby. One Sunday, Tom told his brother Dan that he was going hiking with his friend Chris. The next Saturday, the police found Tom unconscious.
It's actually
in the forest.
Friday the 3rd, but okay.
Said he had been working all week. As for Chris, he was found wandering along the highway. He explained
Okay,
that
internet.
he had gotten lost in the forest almost immediately after they had arrived and just found his way home. One of the guys was lying. Who was it?
He got undressed, but like you're wearing. This is a guy's suit.
Look at Chris. He's too well shaven for a man who spent a week in the woods. There are 5
Facts.
girls in the room. Ashley is drawing. Olivia is reading. Maria is playing hide and seek, and Emma is tidying up. What's Sarah doing?
Playing hide and seek with what's her face?
Sarah is playing hide and seek with Maria, of course. What number is missing?
2, 3,
A
4.
small hint. It's not number 4.
Okay, 4, 8, maybe 6. I'll go with I'll go with 6.
Number 5 is missing.
5.
The subsequent number of 234 is 235.
Oh,
Small town of Sunshine Valley. 3 teachers went on a
These are
sick
good.
leave all on the same day. Jenna says she got into a car accident and broke her leg, so she can't walk. Emma complained she had a very unfortunate
Why are you
workout
standing?
and injured her neck, so she can't turn her head. And Tina says she fell from a bike and fractured her arm, but one of them is lying. Can you tell who?
oh, and that neck thing is like a jewelry type stuff. And why are you standing if your leg broken? But then again, why? That's on the wrong arm, ain't it?
It's Jenna. If she can't walk, why does she even have a crutch to hold her up?
Right, and why is she standing
It's
anyway?
raining at midnight. Can you expect that in 72 hours it'll be sunny?
No, not at all, because that's 3 days, so it's gonna be the same as it is today. No.
Nope. In 72 hours, it's going to be night again. In the room, there are 2 people, both of them sitting. But if one of them stands up, they won't be able to take the other one's place, whatever they do. How is that possible?
Why would they want to? It's the same person, ain't it? It's a mirror, ain't it? Nah.
The second person is sitting on the first one's lap. A father tells his teenage daughter, "You arrived very late at 3 a.m. and made us all worry a lot. I don't want this situation to repeat." His daughter, though, replies that it will never happen again. How can she be so sure?
Because it already happened. It would never happen the same way. I mean, I don't know.
The father was talking about the birth of his daughter.
Oh,
Art expert paid big money at an auction for a painting.
you know how messed up that is to say that to somebody? I mean, well, if I'm already born, I wouldn't want to be reborn in the middle of me still being alive, so I get it, but still, that is kind of messed up to say that to somebody.
That he knew didn't cost anything. He was an honest man and didn't have any criminal intentions. Why did he buy this picture?
Because it's an old picture. I don't know. Because of the frame. Yeah, because of the frame.
The painting cost nothing. Its frame was a beautiful and expensive piece of art.
Right.
Wow. While working late at night in a top-secret laboratory, Michael finally managed to create the DNA of a hybrid monstrous creature. After all that hard work, he decided to grab a quick coffee and donut as a little reward. But he came back and saw that the specimen had disappeared from the incubator. Michael lined up Ryan, Jeff, and Laura and confronted them. Who took an important top-secret piece of research I was working on? Ryan said he'd been busy doing some additional research on a separate project and had no idea what was going on.
Understandable.
Jeff said he hadn't touched the hybrid creature and had been in the archives digging through some files he needed. And Laura said she'd been in the bathroom the whole time. So, who took the specimen?
He didn't tell them what it was. It's the second guy. He knew exactly what it was. Nobody told him what it was.
Michael never mentioned that he was dealing with a hybrid monstrous creature.
Right.
Jeff just let himself get caught. Better think smart next time. Anne absolutely loathes winter. But just like anyone else, she has to go out and do stuff. She had just moved to a snowy city for work and experiences some of the coldest winters.
Okay.
But she managed to make it to the mall to do some quick shopping through a huge blizzard. When she came back to her parked car, she discovered that someone broke into it and took her belongings. When the police lined up the three suspects, they each gave their stories. Francesca said she had been polishing her car outside and didn't know anything.
Okay.
Ned said he had been shopping for clothes, and Earl said he'd been sitting in a cafe on the upper floor of the mall. The police arrested the suspect. Who was it?
Why are you polishing your car in the snow? Liar. And why are you shopping? The malls are closed, ain't it?
Francesca. She was polishing her car outside in the middle of a blizzard?
Right.
That's not only illogical, but not safe either. She just gave herself away. You wake up and find yourself trapped in a room with 4 doors in front of you. You don't have enough time to choose which door leads to freedom. You hear a monster coming, so you check out the doors quickly. The leftmost door has a sign on it saying, "Take the door on the right to break free." The second door also has a sign saying,
It's the right door.
The third door has a sign, "Freedom is just right in front of you." And the last door has a sign, "Don't trust the signs." Which door should you choose?
I'll say the second door. Just because I'm trying to figure out where this is going.
The last door. It says not to trust the signs, but it doesn't mean that they're lying. The first door says to take the door on the right. Not necessarily the last door on the right, but just the one on the right. The second one says it's the right door. Not the correct door, but the right door, as in the door on the right. The third door says freedom is just right in front of you. That just doesn't make any sense, does it? So it's the last door on the right that leads to freedom. Lucas and Sam are participating in a selfie challenge. Lucas poses with someone who fell off of a boat in the stormy ocean.
Okay.
Sam is snapping photos of herself in front of a house on fire. Who isn't acting smart?
I mean, at least there's an elephant right there. At least homeboy got somebody.
He's the only one to help the person battling the water.
Right.
While in Sam's photo, the fire truck is already there. Both Alice and Liam are spending time with their sons. Alice is ready to cross a very busy street to get to the park, while Liam shows the moon and stars to his son. One of the parents is making a big mistake. Can you see which?
Okay, so his mother is holding his hand, but the other person, if the child falls, he's done. And why is there an alien pulling it?
Liam. Alice is holding her son's hand. Liam let his boy stand on the railings without holding him. Ashley and Mary were walking in the forest when they spotted some barriers. Each picked a different plant to feed on, but one of them didn't make a smart decision. Guess who?
It says endangered plants, so that means you shouldn't eat those. So the one on the right is safe.
It's Ashley. There's
What?
an unconscious bird next to the plant, which indicates it's poisonous.
Oh.
Endangered plant seeds can be eaten. Lucy and Jack
So
are
both
doing
of
work
them.
on 2 different buildings. Lucy is sitting outside on the 2nd floor, trying to clean the window.
Okay.
Jack is climbing down an apartment complex. Which of the 2 is less clever?
He has a thingy attached to him, a harness thing, and she doesn't. She could just fall and nobody catch her.
Jack.
What?
Even if he's wearing a helmet, the height difference is enough to injure him.
Oh,
Joanna and Sissy are spending the day at home. Joanna is doing her spring cleaning, while Sissy is trying to feed her son. Which of the 2 should rethink their actions?
You're feeding your one. Your thing's not plugged up, so it's you. But still, why are you feeding a baby with a fork? It can.
Sissy. There's no danger if the vacuum cleaner isn't plugged in. But it isn't a good idea to feed babies chunks of chicken with a knife and a fork.
Right.
Michael is ready to break into a house that has a dog. Karen is putting the jacket on her daughter in the middle of the street. Who is in more danger?
Is that a dog driving? What is
Karen
that?
and her daughter. They're kneeling and don't see the car approaching, while Michael can spot if there's a dog in the yard or not.
What is driving that car?
Jason went to the water park with his son. Jake is a firefighter and was called to put out a fire. Now, Jason is on the phone while a boy behind him struggles to stay on the surface of the pool. Jake is putting out a fire on a tree. Which of the 2 isn't bright?
I'm assuming he's like a firefighter of some kind because of that. So, I mean, I'll say the person on the right ain't doing it.
Jason. He's on the phone and can't hear the boy behind him. Jake is putting out the fire on the tree to prevent it from spreading to the forest. Ruth is spending the evening with her grandson. And
We're not watching this whole video.
Ruth spotted a cockroach and began spreading pesticides everywhere. Adam sprayed deodorant all over him next to a fire. Who is less intelligent?
I mean, there's a baby right there, so I'm assuming the fumes could get to him. But then again, is deodorant flammable? Is it? I don't know, but I'll say the person on the right, simply because there's a baby, and the fumes can, like the gas, like what I'm trying to say.
It's Ruth. Even though Jason sprayed something in a pressurized can next to a fire, he's still in an open space. But Ruth is with a baby in an enclosed house filled with harsh chemicals.
Right.
Simon and Kyle are at the train station. Simon is sliding backward down the stair railings while taking selfies. Kyle is sitting on the platform with his legs extending over the train track. Which of the 2 isn't sharp-witted?
Both of them, really, but I'll say the person on the right. Not
Kyle.
left.
Simon can see behind him with his phone, and even if he falls, he'll be safe. But Kyle is distracted on his phone and can't see the train coming. If he falls in the tracks,
He's
there
done.
won't be enough time for him to get out. Dan and Josh are spending their Saturday evening at home. Dan went to cut some wood with a shovel, while
What?
Josh started a fire in the bathroom.
What the heck?
One of them is making a huge mistake. Tell me who.
You're starting a fire in an enclosed area. Why are you starting a fire? Why is there sushi behind you?
It's Josh. An indoor fire on carpet is not a good idea. Cutting wood with a shovel may be impossible, but it's safe. Mary and Linda took their babies for a walk.
Safe because you can't do it.
Mary took her son to the beach, while Linda took her daughter to the park where it started to rain. They both have umbrellas, but which mom isn't bright?
The one on the left.
It's Mary. Without protection, her son will get a painful sunburn. Susan and April are spending their weekends with their daughters. Susan took her daughter to the beach. A huge tornado is approaching, and she's taking selfies. April put her baby in a bathtub, and she's taking selfies without looking at her baby. Which mother isn't smart?
The one on the left, because even though they're both right there, she can get sucked up into the tornado fast.
Susan. Her daughter is exposed to dangerous weather in the ocean, while April can reach and grab her daughter in case something happens. Olivia and Barbara are pregnant, and they want to have some fun before giving birth.
There's a porcupine.
Olivia went to have an acupuncture session,
With
while
a-
Barbara went water skiing.
With a actual porcupine. Hello? Like, what the... Oh my god.
Who should rethink their actions?
There's nobody out there to save you. Wait, is there? Nah, you're attached to somebody, so I mean...
Barbara. Acupuncture is safe during pregnancy, while water skiing is dangerous.
Ooh.
Mary and Richard are going on a riding.
How is acupuncture safe during... You know what, I'll leave it up to the females to answer that question, because I don't know nothing about pregnancy, so I can't speak on that.
Trip, while their friend Charlie is riding alone. One of the two motorcyclists is making a huge mistake. Can you see who?
The guy in the back has his hands over the guy who's riding the bike, so that means he's not going to be able to see. Even if something happens, he could still... Why is there a cow right there? Even if something does happen, he has somebody there to protect him. But technically not, because he's going to be the reason why he gets hurt, because he has his hand over his eyes. But you get the idea. You get my drift.
It's Richard. It's more dangerous to ride with your eyes closed than without a helmet. Valerie and Nicole must cut down some tree branches. They both climbed on the same branch and started sawing the wood. One of them isn't making an intelligent decision. Ooh.
Okay, so the one on the right, she's like sitting a little bit further away from the part that she's cutting, so she won't fall. And then plus the actual tree is holding her. It's like she can back up against the tree at any time, so it's holding her up. The one on the right, she's cutting right where she's sitting, so she's gonna easily fall.
It's Valerie. She's cutting the part of the branch they're sitting on, while Nicole is sawing the outside branch. Trapped in a pyramid.
Okay, this is gonna be since it's about 57 minutes, and if I do my calculations, yes, you guys are gonna see this part. If I do my calculations, you'll see that 57. Oh wow, 57 divided by 3 is 19. So we're almost at that point. So this is gonna probably be a 3-part type thing. So I'm gonna upload this. You guys already seen it, but you know, I'm gonna upload this, and then it's gonna be a 3-part series. It's gonna be the second part will probably be like later on in the day, and the third part will be sometime today too. But you know, I didn't want to make the video too long, but I didn't want to like close out the video either. So I'm gonna post this part as you guys already seeing it, and I'm gonna get back to y'all with part 2 later on. And yeah, well, this was my first reaction. Some of these are really clever. Like, some of these are just stupid. Like, it's stupid because these are real life things that people go through. Like, some people are just that, you know, crazy. But this was a good reaction. I really enjoyed it. I honestly enjoy Bright Side more than 7-second riddles, because 7-second riddles mostly has ones where they don't talk, and I'm pretty sure most of them, for some reason, are from Bright Side. But you know, like, I started to notice that. But you know, yeah, I really enjoy these. I really usually like come to this channel on a regular just to have fun, because I'm usually bored. Okay, you know, I don't do too much. But anyway, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for the notifications so you can be notified when I post another video. And I will see you guys with part 2 later on. Peace.